crumb pie. Guys, I promised you this a week ago, and I just didn't get a chance to make it. I actually went grocery shopping today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle the apples with some lemon juice. It will give it some flavor and make it very, very tart. These are my apples. So what I'm going to add into the apples is going to be, I'm going to sprinkle it with some lemon juice, and I'm going to add into the bowl right here, I'm going to put my flour mixture in here. I'm going to add in some sugar. Okay, sprinkle with lemon juice, and then I'm going to add into the bowl, I'm going to mix in sugar, flour, and cinnamon. This is a 3/4 cup of sugar. This is going in here. I'm going to add in some ground cinnamon. I'm going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Where's our little devil? The lighting here is bad because we're having more bad weather today. I don't know what about the weather, everybody. We've had nothing but rain for 2 days. All right. I'm adding in some ground cinnamon into the flour, into the mixture here, into the sugar mixture. Why am I saying flour? Got flour on the brain. Now the next thing I'm going to add in is going to be nutmeg. Here's some nutmeg, and I'm adding in, let's see, 1/3 teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm adding 1/3 of nutmeg, a teaspoon of nutmeg in here. This nutmeg and for some unknown reason, apples get along like buddies. Did you know that? All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix together this ingredients. Mix it and mix it and mix it. I also have to add in 2 tablespoons of flour. I had a little accident before, so I have to get the flour. Somehow, I spilled sugar all over the floor. It happens to the best of us. Don't let it get you. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of flour. Okay. Here we go. Everybody makes apple crumb pie differently. I like it this way. I'm going to mix it together now. Here we go. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle it all over the apple, thoroughly coat it before we do the topping. Right. I'm going to put the apples now in the pie crust. I started putting coating on it just to start it. Now the apples are going into the unbaked pie shell. Okay, this is going to be so good. Okay. I'm going to add in some more of this delicious, this is going to be so good when this is done. You have a sweet tooth, you're sure going to love this, everybody. Okay. Spread it around a little bit. Okay, I'm going to spread it around a little bit. There we go. I can already smell it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right, now the next thing is going to be the corn topping. I'm going to add in, I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of brown sugar, right here. And I've been meaning to get an airtight thing for the brown sugar. It has a habit of getting hard as soon as the air hits it. And I don't know why. I'm also going to add in 1/2 cup of flour. This is going to become the crumb mixture. Okay. This is 1/2 cup of flour. It's going into the brown sugar. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to also add in another teaspoon of nutmeg. I do that myself. It's not in the recipe. It's just that nutmeg, for some reason, gives it flavor. About 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. That's just going to go into this mixture. I don't always go by what the recipe tells me to do, which I really should. Okay, now what I'm also going to do is, I'm going to add in some cinnamon. I'm just going to sprinkle it. For some reason, cinnamon and apples become buddies. Did you know that? Okay, this is the crumb topping. This is going to go over the pie. Look how beautiful this looks already. Okay, sometimes the pie shell gets a little, went out for a long period of time. Now I'm going to sprinkle it over the apples. Look how beautiful that's going to look. This comes out, it's going to bake for 1 hour. Now the next thing is, I'm cutting into some squares of butter. Everybody does it differently. I'm putting it on top of the crust so that it can melt into the pie. I baked my whole life, and I'm going to home make a pie crust. I don't like these ready-made pie crusts. They're not the same. It loses the flavor. It doesn't taste the same. It should be made from scratch. That's what I really believe in. But I have to buy myself a rolling pin. The one I have, I'm not too happy with. Okay, here we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a cookie sheet out, and I'm going to put it on the second shelf. Oh, somebody told me when I bake cookies, double the cookie sheet. I should listen to that person who told me this. Okay. I'm going to bake this. Look at this, how beautiful. It's 1 hour until everything is soft, brown, golden brown. It's going into the oven. Going into the oven 1 hour.
Go.
And here it is. Homemade apple crumb pie. But I promise you guys one thing. I am going to home make the crust. Everything's got to be made natural. I got this from the store ready made, and I really prefer it natural. Homemade apple pie. I'm going to cut into it. The only thing is it's a little hot right now, so I really can't even cut it open yet. But you can see what it looks like inside. Look how beautiful that is. Debra Wade's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day.